Hello YouTubers, this is Cessna Ace back again with another VideoDisc ads video, this time concentrating on the LaserDisc format. I have been to the LaserDisc database and entered in each of these to my collection at the LaserDisc database. According to the database, I have an even 1,600 video discs at the collection, or in my collection there. And while most are in the LaserDisc format, some are in the VHD format and some are in the CED format. So I don't have 1,600 LaserDiscs. Although I have about 15 LaserDiscs that aren't in the LaserDisc database. I have long ago submitted them to the LaserDisc database. They're still pending, however. So I've had a lot that have been accepted. I have added over 230 something titles. It amazes me whenever I come across something I hold in my hot little hands that isn't in the database. But they are adding new titles every week and sometimes daily. In the last couple of days, they have added over 100 LaserDiscs. And they also add VHDs and CEDs and digital VHS and HD DVD releases. In fact, now the number of known LaserDisc releases is over 52,000. And they have recently added quite a number of LaserJuke titles. The LaserDisc format, well, Pioneer came out with something called LaserJuke, which was a video jukebox system that used LaserDiscs, and the LaserDiscs were used to store music videos. And there is a lot of good stuff out there. And so whenever I see that they've added the LaserJuke title, and as I said, they've added a lot lately, I go through and see what the individual tracks are. You find the Beatles and the Doors and the Who and all kinds of things. And yes, I found one that had a music video by ABBA on it, so I had to add that to my wish list, my growing wish list, including the one title released on LaserDisc in Japan. It's part of the Killer Tomato series that was not released in the US. The only one that was not released in the US of the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes series was the first one, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. But that was released on LaserDisc in Japan. And I've been trying to get hold of a copy, but I haven't had any luck. Anyway, I went through and none of these have any reported defective copies at the database. So there's that. This first one, some of you might have a feeling of deja vu when you see it, because this isn't the first copy that I have bought. I buy duplicates and sometimes triplicates because I trade. So let me know if you want to trade. All right. The Charlie Chaplin classic, Modern Times. This is part of Fox Video's Chaplin, A Legacy of Laughter series on LaserDisc. His films in the CAV. I was kind of cheeky, one, because Bill knows me, and two, slight problem with this one. So how about I only pay you $2 for this one? And he said, okay. My other one is in better condition, but this one is not bad. That's really the only thing wrong with it. 2 discs manufactured in Japan by Mitsubishi, and a gatefold jacket. Fox did a really nice job with this release. Each of the four sides is in CAV, as I stated. They indicate which side is which, and they also designate chapters for highlights, and within each chapter also designate further highlights, and they have them listed by frame numbers. So you enter in the frame number into your remote and go right to that section. And then at the end of side 4, bonus material. You probably can't make that out. Anyway, this is CBS Fox Video Release 3427-84. Okay, I am forever surprised whenever I go out there sometimes, because I run across releases that I really didn't expect to run across. But then Bill has been buying LaserDisc collections left and right. So I guess that explains it. These releases explain, or help explain, why the LaserDisc format was so popular with museums and schools. These are in CAV, each volume listed for $100. I paid $3 a piece for them. Masterpieces of Italian art. As I stated, in CAV, this one has 1,467 stills, each one of a different painting, and then there is a film about the paintings. And then there is an insert that goes along with it. Back, there is a chapter index, an index by painting and by artist. Now, for some reason, somebody wrote 1 up there. Don't know why. This isn't volume 1. This is volume 2. Okay. That was made by DADC USA. Okay, here we have volume 3. These don't have catalog numbers on them. They were released by VideoDisc Publishing Incorporated, distributed by Image Entertainment. Insert on this one as well. This one, the insert, says 2, but it's volume 3. Volume 1 was Greek to Gothic. You can't make that out. Just take my word for it. And yes, I did notice a hole punch. 1,277 stills plus a film. Okay, this is volume 4. It has a cutout also. Okay, 2,194 stills and a film. Doesn't say how long the film is, but there you go. And still in its original shrink wrap, although not sealed. This is volume 5. I don't know if I'm going to come across volume 1. I'm going to look again when I go out again over the weekend, because maybe the guy who owned this collection ahead of me and numbered the inserts didn't have number 1, because this one is number 3, and it is, I already said it was number 5, didn't I? That's number 4, according to this anyway. I'll have to double check, but I don't have number 1. All the ones that I have are made by DADC USA, except for number 4, which was made by Pioneer USA. And then they came in these giant Ziploc things. Okay, I have a lot of other things to show: DVD ads, comic book ads, figurine ads, bobblehead ads, you name it, vinyl record ads, including some picture discs. So until next time, stay awesome. Long ago submitted them to the LaserDisc database. They're still pending, however. So I've had a lot that have been accepted. I have added over 200 and... Hello YouTubers, this is Cessna Ace back again with another VideoDisc ads video, this time concentrating on the LaserDisc format. I have been to the LaserDisc database and entered in each of these to my collection at the LaserDisc database. 30-something titles. It amazes me whenever I come across something I, hold in my hot little hands that isn't in the database. But they are adding new titles every week, and sometimes they're in the CED format. So I don't have 1,600 LaserDiscs, although I have about 15 LaserDiscs that aren't in the LaserDisc database. I have, according to the database, I have an even 1,600 video discs at the collection, or in my collection there. And while most are in the LaserDisc format, some are in the VHD format, and some